It hardly befits the dignity of my office to have to come to you, Johnson.
My apologies for the slight inconvenience, Your Honor.
20 minutes in rush hour traffic isn't slight. Not when you're the mayor of a major American city.
All right, let's get to business. When are you going to start paying the cops so they'll go back to work?
We're not a charity. The city owes us over $37 million.
Well, you'll have to cut us some slack.
A deadline's a deadline, sorry.
How are we supposed to raise that kind of money with things the way they are?
You aren't.
What the hell is he talking about?
We don't expect you to pay.
Let me refer you to our contract. In the event of default, OCP shall have the uncontested right of foreclosure on all city assets.
You signed this.
So you're saying we miss one payment and you can foreclose?
We can and we will. We're taking Detroit private.
So you deliberately undermined our credit.
That was the easy part.
And you engineered the police strike. You want Detroit to tear itself apart so you can raid it like you would any other corporation? Do you know how many people are dying out there? You're murderers.
I'd advise you to say nothing further. It might be actionable.
It's bullshit! Bullshit, you senile old bastard!
All right, calm
down.
down.
Bullshit!
I think we better get out of here.
I'm okay.
Calm down. I think we better
I'm
leave.
calm.
Calm down.
I'm okay.
Easy, easy.
I'm okay.
All right, good, good.
I'm in control. Everything is fine. It's okay. I'm fine. One last thing, gentlemen. We will sue your asses.
Give it your best shot.
Fuck you! You old senile bastard! This is bullshit! Fuck you! It's bullshit! This is bullshit!
Good morning, sir. I'm sorry to bother you this early.
You seem agitated.
Well, frankly, I'm shocked. Mr. Schenck just called. It seems Dr. Fax has begun screening candidates for the Robocop 2 project.
So I understand. It's very exciting.
She's screening psychotics, sir. Murderers.
Oh, we aren't planning to build a toy, Johnson. Fax knows what she's doing.
She's keeping Robocop offline. It's a public relations disaster.
You've got to learn to look at the larger picture, the foreclosure. You must know how important that is to us.
Yes, sir.
With Robocop out of commission, the chaos down there will increase. And so will the odds that the city will fall into our hands.
Yes, sir. But a competent executive would find a way to deal with the corporate image problem.
Couldn't agree with you more, Mr. Johnson. Fortunately, I have found a way.
Yes, Ms. Fax and I have already discussed it.
I know you'll help to implement her ideas.
Of course, sir. Whatever I can do.
Anything else?
Coffee?
No, thank you.
Don't forget your shoes on the way out.
And here it is, the Civic Centrum, OCP's 100-story gift to the Motor City. While debate continues over OCP's hostile takeover, there's no denying the mood down here is festive. Citizens interviewed on the scene expressed excitement and hope that OCP will make good on its promise of a better life in Detroit.
Press!
Sorry, folks, media only. TV and press only. You'll have to step back. Can OCP bring industry back to Detroit?
Sir, can a corporation...
OCP own the city? You gonna hold elections?
All OCP employees.
Why aren't you going to City Hall?
Just a minute. I'll answer that, young lady. City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption.
You get that?
This magnificent structure will be the seat of leadership for the new Detroit. And what better place for a clean, fresh start? And so, people of the press, city officials, in a few minutes, Omni-Consumer Products and the troubled city of Detroit will join in a bold new venture. Now, I'd like to explain just what this will mean. Sometimes we just have to start over from scratch to make things right. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. An example to the world.
friends, welcome to our city as it should be, and as it will be in the hands of responsible private enterprise. And a special welcome to Mayor Cusack and the outgoing administration.
Oh, we're not going anywhere.
You're on.
You'll have to tear down a lot of people's houses before you can make that thing and take away their homes.
We're going to raise towers of glass and steel. Every citizen will have a living unit, safe, secure, and clean. Now, please, take your seat.
Won't be much room for neighborhoods, huh? Not like the kind that we all grew up in.
These days, neighborhoods just seem to be the sort of places where bad things happen. Don't be nostalgic.
What about democracy? Nobody elected you.
Anyone can buy OCP stock and own a piece of our city. What could be more democratic than that?
Well, let me tell you, there are a lot of people in this town that can't afford to buy your stock. And they're not gonna let you get away with this.
You haven't been following the polls. Sit down. About a year ago, we gave this city Robocop. I think he's worked out pretty well, but things have become a little rougher out there. And now, we need a law enforcement unit capable of meeting the enemy on his own ground and carrying enough firepower to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure, I give you Robocop 2.
Bastards, maniacs. What's the matter? I can't believe it. It's them. They said it.
Said what?
Nothing.
There's going to be a big call for this unit, and we'll make it right here in Detroit. That means jobs we can all be proud of, and make Made in America mean something again.
This single container holds enough nuke to addict a city block. 100 of these are produced every day and sent to sweatshops where urban slaves prepare this poison for our friends, our loved ones, our children.
Now I say, it's high time we put an end to this plague. Robocop 2 will seek out every laboratory, every dealer, and rid our city of nuke. Ah, yes. Things will be a lot quieter with this boy around. What's wrong with him?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing at all.
Turn him off.
I can't.
Jane, let's step outside.
You! Get out of here! You're obsolete!
That thing is a killer.
It's not even armed. It's harmless.
It's a killer, and I saw it.
No!
No! No!
Behave yourselves!
Serious trouble, sir. So many dead and wounded.
Of course, there won't be any trouble from the dead ones.
They'll have relatives. They always do.
It'll be a feeding frenzy.
It's only money. What about criminal proceedings?
Well, we're looking at major indictments, sir. Prison terms.
What about me?
You know we'll do whatever we can, sir.
That's not good enough, Wolfgang.
Sir, what if this was all the work of one individual, a person who had her own agenda that wasn't in sync with the goals of our company?
Well, that usually works.
A woman who was not a team player violated our trust?
Easy.
Well, we'd need some evidence to support that.
Sir, whether it exists or not, I know I can find it.
She did choose the brain, sir.
Good thinking.
Thank God you're all right. I was so worried. I thought it was going to hurt you.
No, it's over. It's all over.
I failed you.
Don't be hard on yourself. Everything's going to be all right. Johnson, that business we were talking about, get right on it.
Yes, sir.